the truth you're avoiding. You met a man at the masquerade. You made me feel unimportant. Now you just pray I don't say your name.
Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narcissism. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice, custom-made and tailor-fitted to your situation, make sure y'all book a session. I do all cities, states, time zones, and countries, so make sure that doesn't deter you from booking a session. My new album, Supernova, it is about my narcissistic experience, and basically the story from top to bottom. We're covering gaslighting, blame shifting, manipulation. We're covering all of that in music form. It is of the pop genre, and it is out now on all streaming platforms. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in, and y'all make sure y'all give it a listen. The link to it is in the video description. I think it says music and social media in the video description, and that should take you directly to the album. Also, I have Supernova merch. If y'all want to purchase, I got hoodies, I got shirts, tank tops, all that good stuff. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is also in the description. I do Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, all that good stuff. You don't have to donate, but if you feel like it's on your heart to do so, the option is there. And thank you for all the donations I have received thus far. Today I want to talk to y'all about Christmas is coming. Y'all already seen how they acted for Thanksgiving. Those of y'all who haven't left them, those of y'all who haven't left them alone, those of y'all who sacrificed your Thanksgiving just to have another holiday with them because you're not strong enough to discard them. Christmas is going to be no different, if not worse, because how they're looking at it is you didn't get the point for Thanksgiving. So now I'm finna mess up the grandest holiday of them all, Christmas. And a lot of y'all are putting up with these individuals because y'all rather not be alone during the holidays, or you're waiting till the new year, or simply because you just don't believe that they're a narcissist, or you still somehow believe that deep down inside that they will change. And the answer is no. Especially if you've been with these individuals for years. Those of y'all can attest that they have been doing this every year on the year. So it becomes foolish to think that this Christmas is just going to be different. Because what happens is you start becoming a control freak. This is how control freaks are created. This is one of the ways. Because you're trying to prevent inevitable destruction. You're now manipulating and controlling situations and trying to make sure that you're not put, or the narcissist is not put in a situation to act like a narcissist. So you start trying to control variables. You start trying to, control where they go, control who they're around, control whether your family comes over, control whether your friends come around, because now you start looking at it as preventative maintenance. Well, if I could keep my friends away from the holiday or keep my family away, we can actually have a good holiday. So you become willing to sacrifice your holiday and you being around friends to keep them around. So you start catering to their destruction. You start catering to their abuse. you start separating yourself from friends, family, and things of that nature just to appease them. And you falling right into their trap, because now that you're isolated, you're easier to manipulate because you have nobody around you that can tell you any better. Because see, they're not trauma bonded. They don't have their head in their ass. You do. So by you being alone, you're an easy target. You don't have mom, you don't have dad, you don't have Uncle Ray to tell you that they ain't worth a damn and you need to move on or you need to move forward. And that's exactly where they want you. Because you start setting up the environment for them to be a narcissist comfortably, because you think you're doing damage control, or you're like, if I could just control this part of it, it'll be easier to deal with. If I could just control that variable, if I could control that narrative, if I could control this situation or tweak this, or maybe if I do this more or do this less, their narcissism won't be so bad. So you start conditioning yourself and your environment for their narcissism. You are not doing yourself a favor. You are digging your own grave. And you are also building a bad habit, because again, you're making them comfortable. You're making them to where, hey, you're free to be a narcissist here. I'm going to tailor fit the environment for you to abuse me. I'm going to tailor fit the situation or the people. I'm going to make sure there's nobody around to witness you being a narcissist just so I can have you around. I'm going to make sure there's nobody around to disagree with you. That way it won't cause a disturbance, and that way, I know how to deal with you, so I'll just keep it between me and you, or I'll keep it at me and you for this party, or I'll keep it at me and you for this function or this gathering, because I know how to deal with you. So, I'll just take it upon myself to deal with your narcissism, or I'll just take it upon myself to accommodate you, because I'd rather just me be hurt than expose everybody else to it, so I'll just take on the burden. So you start acting like you some kind of hero, like you're saving everybody, but you're really just sacrificing yourself for a useless cause. You think you're being noble, you think you're being some kind of superhero or some kind of example, but you're really sacrificing yourself for them. You're sacrificing your well-being for them. You're sacrificing your holiday for them. Get away from them motherfucking people and go spend Christmas with people that really give a damn about you. Because 9 times out of 10, you done ran them all off. That person done ran them all off, because they've been telling you for years, get from around those people. But it just ain't clicked in your head because you done now normalized abuse. You think it's normal, or you think it is the norm to be abused, to be heartbroken, to be cheated on, to be this, to be that, because the narcissist has made it your norm. So now anything else that doesn't feel like that, you'll sabotage that to create exactly what you're afraid of. And that's a whole nother topic, but there are a lot of people who have good situations after a narcissist, and the fear of it being a repeat causes them to create the very things that they're in fear of, the very situations that they're in fear of. And a lot of times they become what they feared the narcissist for. They become the cheater because they're afraid to get cheated on. They become the liar because they're afraid to get lied to. They become the gaslighter because they're afraid to get gaslit. They become the blame shifter because they're afraid to get blame shifted. So you slowly start enabling an environment in yourself for them, and you also start slowly becoming just like them. The only difference is you can change. if you're self-aware and you recognize your behavior, you can change. They can't. Stop counting on them to. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need a vent, if you need advice custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure you book a session. I do all cities, states, time zones, and countries, so do not let that deter you from booking a session. Also, Supernova, my new album about my narcissistic experience, is out now on all streaming platforms, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out. The link is in the video description. It is under social media and music. It'll take you right to it. I have Supernova merch, t-shirts, all that good stuff is under Terrell Andretti merch in the video description, so y'all make sure y'all tap into that as well. If you yeah, that was it. But until next time, another day, another way. And you ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.